What's up, my friends? Hello, hi there. Hello, I'm EnviroBoy. Welcome to my channel. Oh, I gotta switch it over. Playing Hogwarts Legacy here, as we do. It's a day. The first day. Actually, this is the first day this year. My knowledge. Well, I shouldn't say this year because you have the holdover from winter, right? But this is the first day this season, this like winter season, um, that we've had snow where I live, which is a little sad because it is late November, not quite to Thanksgiving yet, because Thanksgiving comes pretty late this year. But you know that beautiful, lovely thing that thing we all know and love, climate change, rearing its silly little head, and yeah, as a result, we have to deal with all the horribleness of a dying planet. And it means that we have snow later in the year, but we're here, and it's great. Golly, that started off real depressing, didn't it? Yeah, but it's a snowy day, and there's some fun to be had there, from that. And yeah, so we got that going for us, which can kind of be nice, I guess, in its own way. I don't know, like, it is snowy. It's depressing that it took this long for the world to get snowy, but it is snowy, and I enjoy that. I like a little bit of snow. I like a little bit of snow up until what are we at? It's not quite Thanksgiving yet. I am content to have snow be part of my life from maybe around. Oh, hey, do we have like a little have a little quest to pick up here?
I should
Mustn't.
dismount here.
Oh, is that what we should do? Okay. Well, okay, I would.
There's a voice coming from that well.
Oh, thank you for explaining that to me.
Can you help me?
Are you all parched? Do I need to give you water?
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here.
Okay,
There's no one here but me.
cool. Get on with it.
Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught.
Okay,
If you could please take it.
that what she said. Okay, what? Oh gosh, there's like a whole thing about this one, isn't there? Okay,
Seems to be some sort of map.
okay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, are you just gonna keep talking? These.
That
Okay,
fits you well.
the.
At least better than it did me.
Okay, cool, whatever. These characters, these side characters in this game, they talk for so long. It is outrageous. Wasn't there supposed to be, according to the map, there's like a landing platform somewhere around here, and I thought we had seen. Oh, there you are. I see it. I see it. It's over there. I was gonna say there was supposed to be a landing platform around here. But yeah, as I had started to say before we were interrupted by the world's longest winded well, I can tolerate snow. I'm content to have snow in my life, and tolerate it and experience it and all that. I'm content to have it there and be a thing that I'm dealing with. Usually from I'll accept after Halloween. I'll accept after Halloween, and then I want it gone. I want it flat out gone. As quickly after Christmas as possible. I mean, maybe I'll tolerate. I'll accept, through New Year's. That's still kind of like seasonally appropriate. But then after that, I want it gone. Because I hate driving through snow. I am content. Like, I loved snow and I loved winter when I was just a little one, right? When I was just a small child. It bothers me that I can't fight while I'm on my broom. That seems annoying and silly, but it's fine. Let's dodge that type of stuff there. Oh, strong one. There we go. Whee! Oh, is that what we're gonna happen? So we're not even disguising the fact that we're content and comfortable with murdering children. Got it. So I guess that means I really don't have to be embarrassed about the fact that I'm absolutely murdering you guys in return. It's self-defense, okay? You guys said it, not me. Nice try, fool. Get out of here. Get out of here. Whee. Whee. Yeah, snow was fun when I was a kid. Right, when I was a kid and I got to just play in it and I didn't have to be responsible or anything. You know, in college it was fine too when all I had to do through snow was walk through it. You know, that was fine. That was no big deal. Wow, there's a lot of people here. No, you're not gonna smite me. I'm gonna smite you. That's the situation here. Oh wow, we're just really gonna make this one a whole big thing, aren't we? That's fine. That's fine. I like it. It does kind of amuse me that they've made the Ashwinders very thematically reminiscent of Death Eaters. Right, like as though they were like, oh well, we can't actually do Death Eaters, but we want everyone to be able to fight Death Eaters, right? Because like that's the Harry Potter thing. Okay, I'm just gonna, we're just gonna crush your skull. Don't worry about it. Ow, rude. Okay, there we go. Is there any more? Are we done? We good? Oh, I can't carry any more Wagenwolds. Wagenwolds. Well, there's one more. You can see him on the map. Oh, okay. I don't feel like... Just smite him. Just smite him. Whatever. I don't want to... Is there another one? I see another red little arrow there. Is there another one? Do you need smite? Do you need smiting too? I'll just kill you normally. It's fine. Go. Oh, okay. He's just gonna fall and die. Well, you know, I guess that makes my job easier. Yeah. Yeah. Snow is fun until you have to drive in it. Once you have to drive through it, immediately stops being fun. It's a nightmare. And I'm gonna be honest too. The thing that I hate about driving through snow isn't really actually the driving through snow. I can handle it. I lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which anyone who's in the know, any of you cool folks, right, who know exactly what's going on with the UP, you guys will know what I'm talking about when I say like it gets pretty snowy up there. Right, and I lived through that. I drove through that, and it wasn't. I drove through that, you know. So it's like I can handle snow. What I hate about driving through it, can we? Oh, okay. Like kind of. Wait, hold on. Maybe we still can. Oh, that's lame. Why do they have a big stack of chairs? What is going on here? What is this? What's happening? What's strange? This is more concerning to me than just about anything else. Anything else has motive, right? All the things these guys have been doing have motive. Like a bad guy at least has his reason. What is the reason? I don't like this. I want to know, but I don't. It's scary. Anyway, I hate driving through snow. Not because of the snow itself, but because of all of the other crazy people who don't know how to drive through snow. Right, people, there's this tendency that people have to just be all like, oh, driving through snow is like driving any other time, you know, or they even worse, they have their like four-wheel drive. Why are we not landing? Thank you. They have their like four-wheel drive car, and they're all like, my car can handle this, and they don't really consider the fact that four-wheel drive gives you traction to start, but it doesn't do a whole lot like to help you stop. Right, like four wheels not able to stop is no better than two wheels able to stop, or two wheels not able to stop. And so you get these people driving like maniacs, and then they lose traction, they start spinning. It doesn't matter what kind of driving they have. This one's, do we even have clues? What am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, okay. Just gonna roll a boulder, I guess. But yeah, like it doesn't do anything. It's completely unhelpful. In the end. And people don't think about that. And that's why I hate driving in the winter, because I hate having to drive while there's other psychos just absolutely ignoring the fact that it doesn't matter how confident of a driver you are. Icy roads will ruin your day. End of story. End of story. That's all there is to it. Can we please just... Whoop, 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 whoop. Losing fight. Would you please... Can you please... Can I just push you in? Are you going to keep bouncing out? Are you going to keep bouncing out? Thank you. Okay, there we go. Ah. Okay, yep. No, we created a gazebo. That's all Merlin wanted. He just wanted beautiful gazebos all over the place, but he wanted people to earn it, I guess. He was all like, we can't just let people have beauty. They gotta earn it by doing something kind of arbitrary. And that's where we are today. So anyway, back on point. Topic of the day. Don't drive in winter. Not even the topic of the day. I tried it in the last episode and I liked it. Of finding a random topic generator, and I got one sitting in the back pocket in case I get super boring with what I'm talking about here. But moral of the story of what I was talking about first is that if it's winter, don't start getting all big for your britches, high and mighty, thinking that like I'm different and I can drive better in the snow and no one else needs to worry about it. Stop. Like, immediately stop that. The second that you start thinking that you're better and able to drive through snow without there being issues, that's exactly when there's going to be issues, right? Because, like, the snow wants you to get your guard down. It wants you. It's sentient. Sentient snow. And, yeah, it's bad news. It's bad news to let yourself enter that frame of mind. Dangerous game. Don't do it. But it's pretty to look at, snow is. Right? Like, regardless of the dangers. Snow is very pretty to look at. What do we got here? Okay, so we have that. Where do you go? If the cave is down, maybe there's like an entrance that's down below, like with all the spiders. The creepy spider. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if a train came by immediately and just absolutely squashed them? That'd be great. Not gonna do that though. There's no trains. No, it's not. This game is not gonna do that. This game is, for a game that's like, the premise is a 15-year-old running around murdering probably at least half of the wizarding world. I mean, think about the number of people we've just kind of offed here, right? Like, we're kind of not afraid to just absolutely wreck everyone. Yep, there it is. I knew it. Okay, where did our thing? Oh, it's over there. Hey, don't mind me. I might kill you, but I won't. But maybe I will. Nah, I'm not gonna. All right. So wait, hold on. Which one do I gotta do? Yeah, no. Okay, that's right. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I need to? It's got a different. That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, get out of there. It's got a different thing on it. Do we need to do that? Oh, I bet you we need to do that when we get it to where we're going. I think to start, we still carry it. And then we can... drop it down and drop it like it's hot. Yeah, that's great stuff. Topic of the day. There it is. There's the silence. There's me being unentertaining. Topic of the day. Favorite holidays, and I can tell you exactly why your answer's wrong. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't know if I have strong feelings on necessarily what my favorite holiday is. I feel like I kind of have different holidays that I enjoy for different reasons. I'm going to stand on it. Yep. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, I have different holidays that I like for different reasons. Okay, wait. See, okay, alright, so if we come back over then. I don't fully understand this. This doesn't make actual sense. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why is it doing this? I don't understand. What if I just... I don't understand. What does this game want me to do? So that one is not... Do I put it out? Hold on, where's our snowman? Okay, so like if we do that and put it out, aha! So then if we go here, there we go. There it is. We did that and we got stupid glasses. Yay, it was worth it. Favorite holidays? I don't know, man. Like I like a lot of different holidays for a lot of different reasons. I mean, it's funny that the topic came up. It said it was random, but I wonder if fate was tipping the scales a little bit. How random is the computer that wants me to think it's random? Is it intentionally unrandomizing things just to randomly unrandomize everything that I know and love? Is that what's happening? I don't know. I'm making crap up right now. But it is kind of convenient timing that that topic would come up, considering I'm recording this. Actually, I'm recording this exactly a week from Thanksgiving. When was this? I don't know when this episode comes out. I think it's about mid-December. I don't know. I'd have to consult my little calendar. I got it all written down on a little calendar. I've gotten so organized about releasing my episodes exactly for no one, because there's no particularly strong demand from my like 8 faithful viewers. Those of you who are out there being my 8 faithful viewers, love you, appreciate you. Doing the little like fist bump, fist to chest motion for you. You can't see it. You can't. There's no video of me. You can't see it. But I'm doing it. At any rate, no one's demanding it, but I record everything and I keep a schedule on when everything releases. If you'll notice, you get 1 episode of each game that I'm playing per week. Just drop down. You're gonna be fine. You're a wizard. Psycho. Gosh, you're annoying. Hey, fine. Fly down. There you go. Gosh, so needy. He said, I don't want to fall and break my ankles. Yeah, well, I don't want to have to go to work every day, but we do, okay? Sometimes we just have to do things we don't want to do. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, why don't you get with the program here? We're gonna go swimming in the lake. This is the arc where we get eaten by the giant squid. It's fun. It's fun and whimsical, as its giant, massive beak consumes us, ripping limb from limb, tearing the head off the shoulders, popping the eyes into sockets. Sorry, that got graphic. We're supposed to be talking about holidays and everything. My favorite holidays. It's hard to say if I have a favorite one. I do really like this time of year. As someone who is not like... So, like, I guess I'll say I have... Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, probably just, like, climb up or something. There's not a way to do that. I actually realistically have maybe a somewhat kind of conflicted relationship with holidays. That makes it sound so much more dramatic than it really is. No, not that one. What if we... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There's got to be something. What if we... Oh, I wonder if we, like, lift it, maybe? Oh, okay. Can I... It's probably not going to let me get on my broom and do anything, is it? Oh! Hi there. I want to... Oh, no, it's the other one. It's the Accio. Depulso, Decio, Accio, or Depulsio. I don't know. Whatever. Not what I meant to do. Where is it? Gosh dang it, would you do the thing that I need you to do? Here we go. Yeah, I have kind of a, maybe one might call it a conflicted attitude about holidays. I think the thing with holidays for me is I worry sometimes that we overemphasize the importance of like a holiday, particularly, so, you know, it's getting near the Christmas season, and with Thanksgiving season also. Like Thanksgiving season, I know there's a lot of like, you know, conflicting attitudes about Thanksgiving too, just because there's a lot of understandable struggles that people have when it comes to, you know, how we feel about the way interactions with you know, Native Americans has gone. Although I think I've heard that Native Americans is kind of out now as a phrase. it's really hard to keep up because it changes a lot. And the reason it changes, I'm actually like, if I'm being honest and charitable about it, I totally understand why the proper terms for different, things change, and it's because as time and language progresses, the things that get used disparagingly will change, and so we kind of keep pivoting to stay away from disparaging. It's just sort of the constant arms race when it comes to weaponizing words against each other. But at any rate, I feel like I've heard that term isn't as in vogue, but I don't know what the replacement is. So if I'm upsetting, oh, he's thirsty, cute little boy. If I'm upsetting anyone by saying Native Americans, I apologize. That's not my intent. I don't mean to. And if I remember the term that is more appropriate, I will switch to using that post haste. At any rate, I know that because of those reasons, there's a lot of like, struggles with, how do we feel about Thanksgiving? Are we okay with the concept of Thanksgiving? Although I'll also say, kind of in that same vein, it seems to me as though there is a bit of an adjustment of Thanksgiving to just not really to kind of not even really consider the historical context of it much at all, and just sort of see it as a time when we all just like reassign what we're giving thanks for, and we don't give thanks for any sort of historical monumental things, and we just kind of give thanks for like the family that we have and the times that we have together and all that kind of stuff, which I think that's fairly noble in its own right. And I'm personally inclined to say, like, okay, you know what, that's fair cop. That's fair enough. We are able and willing to sort of move on and reassess, those types of things. But at any rate, all of that big old ramble aside, that frankly is, if we're talking like, oh, try to build an audience and don't offend anyone, huge faux pas for me to bring something like that up. It's like, golly, a divisive topic, don't do that. Don't do that if you want to be popular. Everyone knows that the only popular people are the ones who say largely nothing with their words. They say the most innocuous and inoffensive things in the world. You have two routes to go if you want to be popular, right? If you want to be a popular streamer, you have two rights. Two pathways. You either say absolutely nothing to offend everyone and you're seen as the most wholesome person in the world, or you take the complete opposite route and you offend as many people as possible, and people start to like you for how outrageous you are, right? So it's like you can be the Game Grumps about it, or you can be Oni Plays about it. One way or another, those are the ways to be popular and endearing with people. And look at me go, just being a standard human. I haven't got a hope, no prayer, no chance will I be appreciated and liked. What am I supposed to be talking about? I'm supposed to be talking about my favorite holidays. I'm doing a horrible job about that. I like Thanksgiving, although I do something a little different. I do something a little unique, and I've brought my partner into the fold for this, because it started off as just me being a goofball for myself, but I share everything with her, and so I share my personal holiday with her. I have a personal holiday that I like to do on Thanksgiving. I call it Scotsgiving. So as someone who is very okay, what am I supposed to do with these? What do I do with you? Do we? Oh, that's not it. Wait, hold on. Let me just look at some others. Do I destroy it? Maybe I destroy it. Maybe I confring it. Ah, we confring it. There it is. That's our favorite. I love confringing things. But it's called so the holiday that I've made up and enjoy celebrating, previously with just myself and now with my partner. I call it Scotsgiving. And just to make it clear, my partner does not celebrate Scotsgiving. She celebrates her own giving. She celebrates M's giving. And so the concept behind it, like, and for me it started as like it actually sort of, if we're gonna go ahead and get into the deeper psychology of it, largely probably very unhealthy psychology about it. I am certainly no psychologist, so I am very unqualified to discuss whether psychology is good or healthy about anything ever. But the reason that I started doing it is it was an idea that I did for myself, as a way to sort of unwind and relax and give myself at least a little bit of a chance to go easy on myself, essentially. So I do a lot of athletic stuff. I'm a kickboxer. I'm a marathoner these days. I do a lot of physical activities. I love doing it. And part of it, too, part of all of that is I work very hard. I work very hard to stay healthy and fit. I watch my diet very, very closely, to the point that my partner, I know she gets annoyed with me and upset. Not as in, like, you're doing anything wrong, but because she, like, worries about me and my, like, whether or not I'm going to develop some sort of eating disorder or anything like that. But I do pay very close attention to my weight, and to calorie intake and stuff like that, because especially when we're talking like marathons and stuff, right? That's a lot of miles to carry your body, right? That's a lot of steps, a lot of running in which you have to carry your body. So there's, watching your weight for kickboxing, obviously it kind of comes from the concept of weight cuts and making weight and all that kind of stuff. That's where that comes from. But it's a part of marathoning too, because if I can take 5-10 pounds off before a marathon, right, in a healthy way that doesn't limit my strength or my energy, then that is 10 pounds less to carry per step. And if I, like, the way I look at it, if I take, a good 40,000 steps probably in a marathon. It is so many steps that I end up taking. And so if I'm going to be taking those kind of steps, then, like, if it's 40,000 times 10 pounds, right, that's 400,000 pounds of impact less, but that I have to take and put on my joints. And that is a tremendous boon, not only just during the marathon, but for longevity of being able to do lots of marathons in my life. So at any rate, I pay, I always do that. I feel bad about doing that. Sorry, little mandrake. I feel bad. I don't feel bad. What a waste. As if I use those anyway. But at any rate, I pay close attention to that stuff. It matters to me. But I noticed in myself that because I am always pushing myself, it's just who I am. I always push myself to try to accomplish more, try to do more. It's who I am. It's what makes me happy. It's what gives me satisfaction in life. To push myself and try to reach new, personal heights and all of that. So I don't have any regrets about how I live my life. But the flip side of it is, it does put me in a position where oftentimes I will reach points where I realize I have yet to take, I haven't taken a rest week in ages. I haven't allowed myself the chance to, why is this just sitting in the middle of the road, and why is nobody helping this poor thing? This is terrible. But yeah, like, I'll end up going long periods of times without just giving myself, a mental or physical break from the effort and the diet and all that kind of stuff. So Scott's Giving started as at least a 1 day a year, and it really is like 1 day a year, but it's kind of meant to be a reset on all of that kind of stuff, on sort of my psyche and my, focus and energy levels when it comes to being able and willing to let myself take it easy and not stress it when I'm not 100% on board, right? And what I do is as I take myself out, and for whatever my favorites have been, because throughout the year I'll still do, like, fast food every now and then, but it's always a very calculated thing when I do. It's never just sort of like on a whim. I feel like, eating garbage today. I just don't really let myself do that, which is probably for the best, but also, like I say, it can get unhealthy. But Scott's Giving, what it is whatever throughout the year, whatever I have, like, largely been craving the most throughout the year, I go to when it comes to if from a fast food standpoint, specifically from a fast food like junk food standpoint. I take myself to the top 3 restaurants, and I don't get myself my favorite item. I get my favorite full meal from all of those places. So I end up with 3 full meals, and I sit down in front of the TV. I put on a movie or something, any sort of movie that's just a pure indulgence movie, a movie that is one of my favorites. You know, it doesn't matter how many times I've watched it. I watch that movie while I'm eating that meal, and it is a massive meal, wildly unhealthy, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it's exactly the whole point of it is to get myself sort of away from the obsessive levels of diet just for like a day, right? That's the whole goal behind it. And it might actually be, if we're going to sit here and talk about favorite holidays, it's a made-up holiday, but that is quite likely to be my favorite holiday. I love it, and I'm looking very forward to it. Oh, and the other important thing about it is it's Scotsgiving. It happens the weekend before Thanksgiving, right? And a lot of it too, and like I say, it's sort of meant to give myself a rest, a period of rest, and I kind of use that as the benchmark, like, okay, from here until, you know, the new year when I'll start new things. So like for 1 month, like this is the time when I am not obsessing over my diet. You know, the idea being, you know, not to say that I go out of my way. Again, I don't go out of my way to make myself super unhealthy, right? I'm not intentionally trying to pack on as many pounds as I can. That's not healthy either. But I give myself 1 month where it's like, when I'm looking at all of the desserts on the dessert table at the family Thanksgiving party, right? I don't think to myself like, oh, I should be wise about, you know, I should be mindful about how much I'm eating. It would be bad for me to eat too much. I just look at the table and I'd be like, yup, one of everything. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing today. It's Thanksgiving, right? I let myself do that kind of stuff. You want to talk at me for too long? Okay, Eddie, I'll listen to you for too long.
Oh, yes.
You know, it's like, or we get to Christmas and we leave the you know, everyone, we always do the, like, you know, we have Christmas cookies. Like, okay, so Thanksgiving is coming up next week, and the weekend after that is when my family always does our Christmas tree hunt. Random dice, blah, blah, blah. What are we saying? We're saying you sent cabbages to fight a goblin?
You sent crates of cabbages to battle Ranrock's loyalists.
There's a man in Avatar: The Last Airbender who is very offended by your choice of combatants. He is very upset that you would endanger them.
I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down.
Sorry, I needed a drink of water. But yeah, my family, we go out Christmas tree hunting the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It's always what we do. And we start off the day by going out for a family breakfast. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I've given up caring about being interested in the lore of this game because everyone just talks too long. Like, I'm genuinely, I am interested in the things they say, but if there was like a, you know, cut the faff option. Oh yeah, let me see your wares. I'm gonna sell stuff. If there was a trim it down, only give me the essentials option, I would be all about it. But yeah, that's not how it goes. So,
Perhaps I should try to
sell that. Sell that. Look at that. Oh. I should really spend some time identifying somebody. Next time we need to get ourselves some mallow sweet leaves or something, we'll go up and grab them. But yeah, so like we go out to breakfast. Then after finding a Christmas tree, we set up the Christmas tree, and then we decorate all of our Christmas cookies. We do all kinds of Christmas cookie decorating, right? These are just our family traditions. And my family, you know, we're kind of loose about traditions. We don't have a ton of them, but those are like the few of the ones that we do. Those are some of the few that we do regularly and that we keep up with and that I genuinely really love. I'm not much of a, oh, we should do traditions. Like running away from bulls and getting run over by them in the streets of Madrid is that's a tradition, and it's silly and dangerous. I'm not going to do that, right? But at any rate, it's very food-based, my family. This mischievous-looking scarecrow was long ago enchanted to watch over the garden and ward off crows, but now simply harasses gardeners by shouting insults at them while they work. Why don't you remove it? I don't understand. I don't understand the wizarding world. They make their own lives so much more difficult than they need to be. It makes no sense. But yeah, so it's like all these food-based things, right? And so it's like the whole idea is that it's not like I go out of my way to what is oh, it's a page. I saw the glimmer. I was like, is there just some sort of creamy liquid sitting on the table? Not sure I'm comfortable investigating that. My dearest Eddie, I was so pleased to receive your letter. It has been too long since I've been home. You may be interested to know that my time with the ministry will soon be coming to an end. It seems they've forced me into an early retirement, and there's not much I can do to change their minds. No matter. In all my years as an Auror, I've seen over and over again how those at the top are more interested in preserving their place than in actually serving those about them. Well, point of discussion about modern-day politics much. I don't want politics in my games. But that's enough of that. There will be a time enough to tell you the tales of my life out here in the great big world when we meet again. You'll be happy to know that I'm coming home soon, although I am thinking of settling in Upper Hogsfield upon my return, still nearby. I intend to enjoy that. It doesn't matter. You all can just poof your way to each other. You could all live in an entirely different galaxy, and you could just poof to a new place. What are you talking about? Living close matters. It doesn't matter. You could all, like, you could be working as a detective internationally, investigating something on the complete other side of the world, and then close out at 4 p.m. and poof, and just appear back at home and be with your wife and kids. It makes no sense. Anyway, I intend to enjoy the time I have left. There are still mysteries to solve, after all. Ever your sister, Helen Thistlewood, London. I'm going to pretend that I can't just magically poof where I need to be at all times, because then it would betray the fact that I don't want to come see you, Eddie. You're frankly annoying and irritating. Oh, okay, we've ascended. We've ascended. Are we not more startled by this? Okay, anyway. Holiday things. My family does a lot of food-based. Sorry, this game is ridiculous. The world is ridiculous. The lore is ridiculous. My family does a lot of food-based things. And like I say, the point I was getting after is that in one of the big reasons that I really like to do Scotsgiving and kick off the holidays that way is to get myself sort of in a mindset where it's like I'm not going to worry about that. If I put on 2 or 3 pounds, like I say, I'm not going out of my way to put on 800 pounds or anything. That would be so wildly unhealthy. I'm not going to do that. Like unhealthy in the terms of like you could actually damage your organs by putting on too much weight too fast. Okay. Well, stop. Aim at that. Okay. Now aim at this. There we go. All right, down we go. Tumbling down. Is it gonna get stopped by those walls, or is it gonna bust them down? Okay, it's gonna get stopped by them, but no more. But yeah, so like, but the idea is to make myself not be stressed about weight as much as I am throughout the years, to give myself a little bit of a rest and to usher in sort of a mindset of, I'm sitting there with my family. It's like, yeah, we're going to go out to breakfast. Of course, I'm going to get a big thing of pancakes and bacon and eggs and biscuits and gravy because it's delicious. And I never eat breakfast. I'm an intermittent faster. I really like living my life that way, but also breakfast food is some of my favorite food. Made even more my favorite by the fact that I don't have it very often. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then when we're sitting there making cookies, like, does it matter that I ate my body weight in French toast that morning? No, I'm gonna have some cookies too because they're delicious and they're fresh and I want them, right? So like the whole idea is that it gives me sort of the freedom. It's meant to be. It gives me the freedom to sort of relax, breathe, let myself sort of go, easy on myself, let myself just enjoy my time, enjoy the time with family, enjoy the delicious, amazing meals that all friends and family end up making, right? Because they are such food-oriented holidays. And it's like, I'll be real with you. Like, there's a FOMO aspect of it too. I don't want to be the one goober sitting there not enjoying, a delicious slice of amazing pumpkin pie. Like, I don't want to be that dork that's not enjoying that. Who wants to be the one being left out on that situation? Dude, you're magic. You can like literally fly. It happens to every kid. So, but yeah, it's just, that's where it comes from for me. And it really is, for me, like, you know, like I say, there's that Scott's giving aspect of it, where it's like we usher it in. But the other thing about it too is it's organized to be exactly just the meals I want. And to be clear, like I say, I celebrate it now with my partner, and she does Msgiving. And that doesn't mean that she comes and eats my favorite meals with me. No, 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 no. We will stop at up to 6 different places in one big long run. We strategize. We figure out who all wants what. Can I make this come to me? Like, yeah, there we go. You know, and so we will strategize. We'll figure out before we leave to go pick up our food or to go get our food. We will strategize where all we need to go. We'll place any orders that we can ahead of time. We'll plan our route to make it the most, like, the quickest and most convenient route that we can. And then we go pick up to 6 different places. A lot of times there's crossover because we have relatively similar tastes, right? Like we have relatively similar things that we like to eat. So, you know, it makes it a bit easier in that regard. And so we'll do that if it makes sense. But yeah, it's what we do, and I love that I have a partner in crime with it. Cause, like, you know, one of the issues, and like I say, my partner worrying about me and not developing some sort of eating disorder around all of this stuff kind of comes from the fact, oh, are we gonna? Oh, I thought we were gonna spit in it for a second. That's clearly what that is, right? It is either a spittoon or a chamber pot. Either way, grody. And so, you know, I know she worries that, but like that's what makes it kind of fun too, is it's like, not that it's like, oh, I'm corrupting her too, but like in a sense of like getting her kind of on board with it, and her being like, her having fun with it, for me, as just sort of the idea of like, yeah, like we're intentionally being wildly unhealthy this one day a year as both a break from being healthy, right? So that way we don't take being healthy to an unhealthy level. But also as sort of a like intentional, you know, cut loose for a night. You know, it's like the purge, only eating McDonald's. I almost never choose McDonald's, actually. There's way better fast food out there. Bite me.
I know what I have to do.
That's ominous.
Every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What are you talking about?
Own troll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what on earth are you possibly talking about?
That's why you were here. I'm sorry.
Do you just like talk to every stranger about your personal problems, assuming that they're there to help you? A little self-centered.
Rocks lot seemingly everywhere. I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry.
Best laid plans and all that. Gang after glee.
He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible even.
I mean, okay, yeah, okay. Let's see how much of a jerk Belinda's gonna be on this one. All right, we're gonna be a jerk. It's a bit ludicrous.
I'm inclined to agree with them. Trolls are dangerous creatures.
Yeah, I would know. I've killed many of them.
I know, but I had to try.
Why? Why did you have to try?
I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned.
Yeah, no, this isn't explaining anything to me.
I could train him. I should have learned from
I can fix him.
But he's
Honey, we never enter a relationship as a project, okay? You gotta love yourself more than that, babe. You can't fix him. All right, only he can fix himself.
I wish I knew someone else could do it.
All right, yeah, I guess I can do it.
Thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh no, I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here.
Should avoid the area exactly where I'm going to describe for you. Okay. Great. Okay, hold on. Where am I right now? I need to make sense of where I am on the map, because I have my little guide map that like tells me when there's goodies to be found, but I'm thinking they're not exactly accurate or helpful. I feel like it's a little off center in some of its stuff. Unless there's just stuff. I guess. Well, no. I guess we did do that. Did unlock that. Did find that. Did find that. Pretty sure I found that. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure because it gives me. It says where I can find them. Okay. A wooden tower, and one of them's behind a. Whoops. Oh shoot! I did the thing. I did the thing where I fast traveled. If we're lucky, we just fast traveled to where we already were. Just because through the loading screen. Oh, look at the time. I'm supposed to call it an episode anyway. Okay, well we'll pick up on the next one. We'll start. That's when we'll go and find all those things. Are we right where? Yeah, we're right where we left off. So yeah, I guess that means I gotta call it an episode. I gotta respect my own time here, and I gotta respect your time. No, save game. Save the game. Save the game. Save the game. Yeah. So there we go. We talked kind of about my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday, I guess, just because I spent the whole time talking about it. My favorite holiday is Scotsgiving. There you go. Thanks so much for joining. I do love and appreciate all of you, and your willingness to sit here and indulge my insanity. Celebrate your own giving. Honestly, it's one of the best things. It's one of the best things, especially if you're like me and you're just a very food motivated person. I love eating. I love food. I love tasting different foods. Food is awesome. It's so amazing. At least that's my perspective. I've known people who find food boring and are not interested in it. So if that's your case, then like don't force it on yourself. But if you're someone who likes food, like give yourself a giving. Give yourself a giving. Like not every day. That would be unhealthy, right? But like if we maintain healthy diets throughout our lives, and then once a year, it doesn't have to be on Thanksgiving necessarily, right? But give yourself a Penelope's giving, give yourself a Charlie's giving, right? Like whatever your name is, it's your name and then giving. It's like your name's giving, and do that. Give to yourself. Give yourself the gift of having an awesome day. So there you go. There you go. Love yourself just as much as I love you. Bye.